You know, I treat a lot of men in my practice, and one thing I've learned is that the most difficult part of hair loss isn't actually the hair that falls out, it's the confidence that quietly disappears along with it. Most men don't admit it, but I've seen the way they hesitate before sitting down, the way they adjust their hat, or how they avoid looking at their own reflection. And I understand it because thinning hair doesn't just change how you look, it changes how you feel about yourself. What many men don't realize is that this usually isn't because of bad genes the way they've been told. The real issue is almost always the same: DHT buildup clogging the scalp and a gradual decline in scalp circulation as we age. When DHT sits on the surface of the scalp, it squeezes the follicle and weakens it. And when blood flow decreases, those follicles don't receive enough oxygen or nutrients to stay in a healthy growth phase. So the hair looks thinner, weaker, and eventually you start to see those changes in the mirror before anyone else does. That's why I recommend solutions that actually target the environment the follicle lives in. And one option I've been impressed with is Kyre's DHT blocking shampoo, which uses their triple action follicle revival system to address these exact issues. It's formulated to help reduce DHT buildup on the scalp, improve circulation with ingredients that support healthier blood flow, and create an environment where follicles have a better chance of returning to a stronger, fuller looking growth phase. It's made 100% in the USA, and it focuses on long-term scalp health rather than quick fixes. What I appreciate most is how many men tell me that once they started using it consistently, their scalp felt healthier, their shedding slowed, and their hair began looking fuller and more vibrant. But more importantly, they started feeling like themselves again. You can see it in the way they speak, the way they carry themselves, the way their confidence slowly returns. If you've been dealing with hair thinning in silence, and you're ready to address the real cause instead of ignoring it, their Cyber Week sale makes this a very practical time to begin. It's a simple change in your routine that can have a meaningful impact on how your hair and your confidence look over time.